Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now, today we are reacting to round two of this year's Zwift Racing League stages. Now, I just got the email that we have got an update on the website, and I am excited to see what courses they've brought on this year or for round two. If we remember from round one, we had two TTTs, we had two scratch races, and two points races, like always. Now, I'm expecting their. Now, before I even think about what they might have picked, um, I do expect at least one race to be like a mountain stage. If they did Glyph Heights last time, I think that they're going to have a mountain stage. They might as well. Um, One of the TTTs last time in round one was Box Hill. So maybe we have a little more of a difficult team time trial this year. Um, and then one easy one mountain stage, and then honestly, I don't know what courses they could have picked. Um, there's a lot of them. As long as we're not on the UCI on Yorkshire, I'm okay with whatever they pick. So let's get into it and see what we got today. Hopefully, this updates um, race schedule. Okay, so to Watopia, Macquarie Islands. That's how I pronounce it. Get over it. New York, London, and Richmond. Um. Oh, and they've. Is this? This might be the. Okay, so the Richmond Fan Flats, I believe, is going to be where. All right, let's wait. All right, let's go to the first route. The first race is going to be team time trial. 2 laps on TikTok. I've heard this glitches out when you hit the buttons, so I'm not gonna do that. But we have Watopia TikTok. I think I just rode this the other day on my Zone 2 as a joke because it doesn't have a lot of climbing. So instead of the Tempest Fidget, whatever it's called, I did TikTok for my Zone 2 ride. Yeah, 11. It's not the longest course, so I guess we got to do 2 laps of it. 22 miles is quite long for a TTT. I think normally you want to have them around, like, I don't know, 17, 18 miles, but whatever. It's flat. It's going to be fast. It's a TTT, 2 laps. Nothing too strange on that. I think there's a few points where it gets to like a 4%, but that's going to be an easy one. It's just like um, round one last season or last round. Turf and surf. I just raced this. It's a points race. Honestly, this is a tough one. This has both two uncategorized climbs. We did one of them last season or last round, and then there's another one where you go through the cavern. I think the Pain Cave or whatever it's called. Um, tough course. It's short. It's only 15 miles, so being a ZRL race is kind of, I don't know. It feels short, and it's not too much climbing. So whatever. Not too upset about it. Like I said, I kind of wish this was longer, but if I'm looking through everything real quick, everything seems a little short. Second one is Mighty Metropolitan. Excuse me, Mighty Metropolitan on New York. I hate New York. New York's one of my least. It's my least favorite map for sure. 321 meters of climbing. I'm guessing we have the New York KOM. I'm not too familiar with this actually, this route. So being a scratch race is quite interesting. It's only 12.7 miles. So this is going to be done in like 30 minutes ish. That's really short. But whatever. New York is the scratch race. Going on to the next TTT, we have Watopia on the triple flat loops. Triple flat loops is an OG route on Zwift. Again, one of my favorites. You see that middle, where is it? Where's that climb? I think it's like, it's here, right? No. Where's downtown? Downtown's here. And then, yeah, it's right here. This, where, if you see my cursor, then I'm not crazy. But right there, it's kind of like a 6-7% climb both ways. And it's not hard, but it is a little difficult. Being a TTT, going up that a few times, it's going to be a good track. That's actually a really good route. I like racing on this. I like riding it. So for TTT, it's not too bad. It's not Box Hill, that's for sure. And then we have the Keith Hill After Party. This is a route I have never done on London, but I've seen it a bunch. I'm guessing we go up here, we take a right, we go around, and then we come back out all the way up Keith Hill, which is going to be rough. That's kind of the mountain stage I was talking about. It seems that they're going to be putting race 5 as a points race, but it's going to be a mountain stage, which is interesting. I would rather it be a scratch race if it's going to be a mountain stage, but I guess that's what the WTRO and Zwift team have come up with. 22.8 miles, 435 meters of climbing. It's actually a long route. This probably, again, maybe takes an hour, possibly. Not too sure about that. And then going on to the last one, I believe that the Fan Flats is not what we're going to be racing on in Richmond. It's going to be a custom race, which I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they've announced the round 2 design. Also, round 3 route design entry closes December 1st if you're looking to do that. So let's see. Today's the 18th. So, I have to log into votes, but I'm not going to vote right now. We have 3 Ring Circus. You have the Hilly KQOM, step down right, epic ride filled with speed, scenery, and dash of magic. Thrilling cycling challenge. You get 3. I'm not going to read this whole thing. You have the Volcano Fiery Circuit, Italian Village. And then it's a KOM finish. Interesting. 8 power-up chances. It's a scratch race. It's fine. 16 miles, 235 meters climbing. That'll probably be the one to get chosen, but we'll keep looking. For this one, Ride to the Hills, we have 17 miles, 238 miles of climbing. Start on the Fugo Flats. And let's see, we go all the way across the coast. I do like that. I love the coast. And then you go up the first part of the grade KOM, which is not fun. Interesting. Okay. See, I kind of like this, right? You have a completely flat route all the way up here where you can push speed and power. But the issue is with Zwift Racing is that you don't get that. I think most of this will be quite slow, and then you just ramp up the speed once you go up the grade. But maybe I'm wrong. And then it's just a downhill, so bigger riders are going to just fly through this part. So honestly, while I like the route, I like the aspect of it, I don't think this is going to get chosen, just because I don't think it's going to be that exciting. Everyone's going to be waiting to the grade to basically attack and stuff. It'll be much slower than I think it should be. So, whatever, fine route. And another Watopia. This one is 21.5 miles with 378 meters of climbing. 3 little climbs. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. It's going to be 3 little climbs if this gets chosen as a recon. The Mighty Titans Reverse segment banner. 2 short climbs. Let's see. I don't even know what this goes up. What is this? Is this Titans Grove? This might be Titans Grove. this has to be Titans Grove as the final, right? You get, and then, well, all right. Let me do my detective skills real quick. So, where do you start? You start downtown Watopia. So you start right here, and then I think you go up part of the start of the Epic KOM, possibly, and then you go around, and then I don't know. Honestly, I like Three Ring Circus. I think this is most likely to get chosen. This honestly an interesting route. Also, I wouldn't mind, but I hate the name because I can't pronounce it. And Ride to the Hills, I think would be an awful race. But it's currently in second. So it's in order. So right now the Three Ring Circus is first. They think this is the worst because no one can pronounce it. And then the second is this one. So I think Three Ring Circus probably gets it. It's an interesting segment. It's an interesting course. And they're all in Watopia. So that is it for me reacting to the chosen races. Honestly, overall, I like it. TikTok's going to be good. Turf and Surf is short. New York sucks. Triple Flat Loops, always a fun ride. Keith Hill After Party is going to be tough. And then you have one of those Watopia ones. Honestly, not a huge fan of these races, but not bad. I think they can do better. Round 3 is going to be interesting. But if you guys are excited for the Zwift Racing League to be back in round 2, please hit a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment. What do you guys think about this round 2 courses? And as always, return for my recons. They'll be back very shortly. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.